When I first got here in the Philippines, I hadn't really planned well. What I should have done is bought a Filipino flora when I was in Manila, but I didn't. I did, however, meet a young woman who's an indigenous person here, whose family used a lot of plants, so I'm going to be interviewing her later. I am interviewing Aiza Bedtao.
Yes.
And you are from an indigenous tribe, Fred, that has used traditional medicine for forever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now. I am from Arakan Valley. It's part of Kidapawan, North Cotabato. So I grew up with my family ancestry with using herbal medicine until now. So we are very good on that, and not me, it's my family. My grandmas are healing people using herbal, helping people with herbal.
And also wild foods, a lot of wild foods.
Yes, we find like so many game foods and wild vegetables also that I did not know before, but I just surprised that they could eaten or not eaten.
So when you were a kid, your grandmother mostly would use herbs on you, or your mother too?
My grandmother, he always used to heal, using herbal medicine for healing people, helping people who was sick because they could not afford to go to the hospital. And my grandmother's very grateful to help people. And my mom, she learned things for us,
For the family.
Yeah. For us. So at least stop us to getting sick more.
Mm-hmm.
The modern medicine I'm not used to it. So I grew up with the herbal medicine, to be honest.
Yeah. So you're not accustomed to it.
Yeah. I'd hardly taking a paracetamol, to be honest.
Hardly taken any pharmaceuticals?
Yeah.
Yeah. You watched your family use these medicines from the time you were a child, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I watched them bury, and they teach me how to do it. And because I was too young, I could not still recognize. Yeah. For some things we could use like a basic injury, and you told us what to do and what kinds of herbal to stop bleeding and things like that for avoid infection and before it getting worse.
Yeah, and since we've met, you've shown me at least 40 different plants that you use as food or medicine. That's pretty impressive. That's a pretty good pharmacopoeia. You had showed me a couple of plants to stop bleeding and for injuries and for infections, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what were they called?
In our language, we call that one is hagonoy and sakate. That is the very basic and very common for the local people who would be living around here.
For injuries.
Yeah, for stop bleeding and to avoid infection. In Arakan Valley, there's plants that I could not see from here to there.
Right.
Or from Arakan Valley, there's a plants also that you could not see. I could see it on Mount Apo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. So there's plants growing there that you know that don't grow here.
Yeah.
And those are edibles or medicinals or both?
They are both. Because my family, every part of our body, which part of hurting and what it's caused, and they know what kind of medicine they are using.
Oh, for each part of the body?
Yes. It depends on what we feel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They know about it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So many things that they know, but I didn't know about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're saying they know, you don't know as much as they knew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only I know is a basic things.
The basic things.
Some of it.
Yeah. Well, We've seen a lot of stuff. You've shown me a lot of plants in the last couple of days. Yeah, and a lot of foods too, things I had no idea. And then even things that I thought were like breadfruit, you corrected me. And you had mentioned that your grandmother would treat people outside of the family, and then her family, they would have other people treat your family. Was that accurate? Did I get that right?
If my grandma, she having a daughter and was sick, and she could not heal her own daughter. She have to find another medicinal
Practitioner?
yeah, another one.
So in order to treat her daughter, she would have to find another practitioner.
Yeah,
Do you know why that was?
I don't know what is the reason behind that.
Yeah.
Because one thing I asked them why they do that, they said that they are taking their energy because of the family. It's okay if only relatives.
So by using medicine on their own family, they would be losing energy?
Yeah, that they said.
Interesting. Interesting. So you were saying about your aunt, she wouldn't necessarily teach people, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Do you know? Private knowledge?
That is private knowledge that is from the ancestry to pass to another, the young generation, to another generation, to generation, to generation.
Got it. So the information was passed from parents to children.
Yes, they had to select one of it, one of the.
Oh, they would select one of the children?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. And then that person would become a medicine person?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Was your mother selected, or?
No, my mom is not one of the selected.
No.
But she knows some parts of the medicinal, that parts of some injuries would stop and helping and
Right.
avoiding from getting sick.
So she knows some of the plants, but she was not one of the people that was selected.
Yeah.
One of the medicine people. Got it.
Yeah.
And do you know people that were selected?
Yeah, I had my grandma. I had my cousin. and
Your
then-
cousin, yeah?
Yeah, I have my uncle that's passed away, but he passed it to his grandson.
Oh, you did? And they still practice?
He could not take responsibility yet because he's young. He had to grow up with 19 or 18. Then he's starting to helping people who's got sick,
Huh. And how old is he now?
and he's like around 10.
He's 10, okay. So
Yes.
when he's 18 or 19, he'll kind of take the mantle and start doing medicine work with people?
Yeah.
And he's studying now, though, with your grandfather?
Because he is selected, and then he know it by himself. Not they don't have to learn it. They could feel it that this is the good things for the body.
Oh, so he just knows how to do it, huh?
Yeah, it. We believe that the one that who was passed by and helping people got sick, the spirit would guide him.
Oh, and their choices.
Yeah, it's like that.
Huh.
It's guiding. So no one could teach it. So see, it's like a whispering and something what you do.
Right.
So which
Yeah.
plant to pick, and this is what kinds of medicine that he could treat for the people.
Interesting. Is your family religious? They have religious alignment?
They are religious, very religious, but in our tradition, about we're not a Christian, but we are religious for our own and praying for ourselves.
Yeah. So you're not necessarily Christians, but they're spiritual.
Yeah, it's spiritual about the surroundings us, like nature, water, fire, or anything
Got it.
that living on earth. And
Yeah. That must have been a very interesting upbringing. Must have been interesting for you to be around those people growing up.
yeah, it is. It's fascinating at the same time. It's curious about it.
You're curious?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you had to tell the world about your tribe, what would you tell the world? If you had to tell them something about what you learned or about your people, what would you say?
About my people, and very indigenous people is very forgiving and helping people each other, and as much as they can, they don't have to take advantage to other people, and very welcoming.
Very welcoming.
Yes.
Nice. You have a lot to be proud of.
Yeah.
So this is the young guava.
This is the young guava, and
Yeah.
you have to sap it.
So to clean your teeth. Yeah. This is for.
This is we could make for our traditional food, and we put it here so that we could have it for tomorrow.
Oh, like a plate.
I know. This is something that it's like you have to ripe the meal. Do you have a benefits of the food that you cook it first the meal, and then they added something like powder in the morning, no salt, and then they have to put it on the top or to hide it. In the middle of the night, they are producing like a juice already, and you could starting eating it.
Got it, like that. Nice. And this is it here.
It's very good smell. You could smell it?
Yeah. Some Araceae, some arum.